What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Babycakes Oracle. Today we're going to do a pick of cards, and we're only going to do 2 piles, but we're going to do it on what does your family think of you? So you have option 1 and option 2. Please pause the video if you need to meditate on the card that's calling you in the most, and we will get into it. Thank you so much. Welcome to your pile group 1. We're going to find out what does your family think of you. So if you chose this crown chakra card, this reading is for you. All right, group 1, let's get into it. So when I seen this card come out, crown chakra, I wasn't even thinking about what it said at the bottom where it says crown chakra is out of balance. That I wasn't even thinking that. Hopefully your crown chakra isn't out of balance. I was looking at it from a positive side. So your family could think that you are someone who is very powerful, someone who's in your power, someone who is destined for true greatness, someone who's going places in life. You could be also someone in their eyes, they feel like you're very devoted to your spirituality, your religion, whatever you believe in. You can have a very high spiritual nature about you. You can be very mystic. You're very mysterious, just very wise. You're able to perceive and analyze situations. You're very clairvoyant, very discerning, creative. You receive a lot of maybe you always know what to say. You're just very tapped in, they feel. They could find you very otherworldly, ethereal, even if they don't know how to describe it. So you could be a starseed. You seem to have so much information stored within you. You seem to know so much to them. Like they're trying to know where the hell you get all your information from. So you could be getting all this information from your Akashic records. You just could be very connected to God, the divine, whoever you believe in. You're someone, like I said, very smart. You could be a scholar, someone thoughtful, someone very aware, very, very aware. Someone who's also open-minded, just spiritually connected beyond 3D. You know what I mean? Like 5D and beyond. And you just have some sort of like this broad understanding. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, deep. And that's what they do. Your family finds you someone very deep. Someone also very beautiful too with the purple, because purple can, even though the crown chakra is more like a violet color, I mean, sometimes you kind of see it like online they'll do pink, kind of a mixture, or just you see, sometimes you see a purple, but anyways, they just definitely find you someone very mysterious, beautiful, or handsome if you're a guy. All right, let's get more out and see what else is going to come out for you, group 1. Wait, spirit, what else does group 1's family think of them? What does group 1's family think of them? Right. We have bad habits. Okay. So some of them could think, or maybe you indulge in certain bad habits, or maybe they feel they don't like the way that you maybe live your life, or maybe certain things that you are addicted to, obsessed with. They're not really with it, especially if they're more on the traditional side, or they're or certain taboo topics or occult things, especially if you're into tarot and all that, certain spirituality things that they're not into. You're the total opposite of them. They might find it's, as far as maybe you're addicted to it. So they could find you someone very addicted. And even if, like I said, for some of you guys, if your crown chakra is out of balance, since we did get the bad habits, they could, for some of you guys, find that you could be you overthink things, you overeat, They could find you very addicted to certain spirituality. With that bad habits card, I'm kind of like seeing the devil card in tarot. So you could be very obsessed in that cap, which is the devil card is that Capricorn energy. You could be very obsessed and into whatever you're into. You're basically passionate about it. So they could think that you're confused, lost, maybe going through some sort of phase. Because like I said, they don't understand. A lot of people are not going to understand your lifestyle because they don't know nothing about it. It's very foreign to them. Some of them could think that you are maybe disassociated with your body, like you are not, could be possessed, or they could think that some sort of demonic entity is attached to you and you're a host. So they could think that you worship the devil or you summon demons, whatever. That could be for some of you guys. And for others, on the more positive side, they just feel that you are really invested in, addicted to whatever it is that you find highly intellectual or that really stimulates you mentally. You are, yeah, it says kill a bad habit, drinking, overeating, or anything else not serving you. Yeah, so they could feel like you're really heavily invested into whatever it is you love to do. You're whatever it is you're devoted to, or who you're devoted to. Like some of them could feel you're like worshiping some sort of entity or the devil. That's for some. Let's see what else is coming out for group one. It's kind of two messages here. We got two cards that came out. Small things matter. Okay, yes, it says enjoy the little things. It says sometimes it's the little things that can make life wonderful. So they can see you as someone who appreciates life, appreciates nature, getting out, and connecting. Once again, you have this strong, high spiritual nature to you. You're someone who needs to get out and connect, who just takes time out to just enjoy the little things. Everything matters to you, certain from making your tea to, like, you guys could be into creating your own potions, or into herbs, or doing spells, things like that. But you feel that everything has energy attached to it. So if you're someone who's into crystals, you are someone who values crystals, or you value herbs, and you maybe use certain herbs in your teas or in your skincare, or or in your environment. And you might you might create do a lot of DIY projects. So they find you as someone who's very creative. The things that you come up with, that you can come up with a lot of ideas. Definitely with the crown chakra, so you can probably receive a lot of intuitive downloads and just the little things. You appreciate all of that. And I feel that your family definitely sees you as someone who you don't really expect a lot. Like a little bit goes a long way for you, and you appreciate everything. Like they find that you are someone who you're grateful for everything, and you're someone who's also very sensual. You know what I mean? Indeed, and just very tapped in. You guys can be very feminine sort of essence to you, and you could be also an introvert. You probably love your time to yourself. You definitely need time. You probably meditate a lot, or you could be also an introvert. Maybe you don't really reach out a lot to them, or you just, that's for some of you guys. But you enjoy your time alone, and you are maybe always working on something, or maybe you're a workaholic, or you just tend to have a lot of passion when it comes to whatever you do, whatever habits. Maybe some of you guys do have bad habits as well. Like, some of them could feel you do need to change your bad habits, but that doesn't take away from you being someone who is just amazing as you are. Clear your energy. Wow. Came out exactly. And I say crystals, and you guys could be all into that. You probably get your certain herbs, you get your sage, your palo santo, maybe certain your Buddha, little things, little items you pick up that mean a lot to you. You probably enjoy yoga, just time alone. You enjoy your time to yourself. So they see you as, they view you as someone who is just really devoted to your craft and devoted to just, maybe you're into mindfulness, just peace. They see you as someone who has to go within and cleanse your energy and protect yourself. Some of you guys could have ended a lot of bad habits as well. So they could view you as someone who maybe changed a lot of old ways about yourself. Yep. But yeah, you're someone who maybe has boundaries, or you just tend to kind of not really just stay to yourself, and you have to refuel your energy every now and then. I mean, at least probably a lot. And reclaim your power. And it says refuel your energy and reclaim your power. Yeah. I said that from the very beginning. It's something about you very powerful, you guys. You guys probably meditate a lot. They could view you as someone who is, like I said, a mystic, who's psychic, who's gifted. You could also, with the bad habits card too, I'm also getting for some of you guys, maybe you do offerings for your ancestors or whoever you, to an entity or something like that. But maybe they see you as someone who they view you as, or I don't know if you put it on display or not, but I feel like you guys are kind of to yourself. You go into hermit mode a lot. So you could be out of touch a lot. You go MIA sometimes, but some of them, maybe some of you guys do offerings for some of your ancestors, something like that. Let's see what else is going to come out for you. Pull a card. All right, how does group one's family view them, Holy Spirit? Group one's family view them. Ooh, wow. So we have determination. Yes, once again, confirmation with for some reason I'm getting really picking up on the devil card here, just this obsessiveness to you. But they find you someone who has unshakable focus, drive, and resilience. And maybe you've been through a lot in life, and they know that you are someone who has maybe let go of a lot of people, a lot of friends in your life. Sir, you could be single, you don't have to be, but you are someone who definitely have been knocked down several times, and you continue to get yourself back up. So they could view you as someone very strong and in your power. All right, we also have the Scorpio card too, but it came in reverse. So Scorpio is a very powerful card once again, I mean, very powerful sign, but it's ruled by Pluto. So you can kind of embody that Scorpio energy. But I feel like a lot of them you could also have family members who, maybe jealous of you, fearful of you. And for others too, I feel like as if some people they could feel like as if you are someone who's sneaky, manipulative. They don't really understand it. They could view you as, some of you guys, evil, worshiping, or someone who's like of just darkness. They could view you as someone going down the wrong path, or just not really having the best, just someone that don't see you in a good light. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. What else did I have on here? Let me see. So I think I put it back under an accident. So yeah, they can view you once again, and Scorpio is also very mysterious. You know, I feel like, you keep a lot to yourself as well, especially how the black is around the crown chakra. But you keep a lot to yourself because you had to clear your energy from a lot of family members and just people in general, because maybe they were, you're very clairvoyant of and know about them. You've been through a lot with them, been through a lot of challenges and difficulties dealing with your family members. So you just kind of like went off on your own, or you're very selective with your time with them, and I really get to know a lot about you. Okay, that one that dropped on the floor. Wow, we got um whew, the negative side of black came out. Yeah, all this black energy for sure. Yeah, you have family members who have tried to send you and have done black magic on you, send hexes and curses your way, who have tried to do spells on you. You know, maybe you guys should, it's like you guys know you have to constantly clear your energy. Once again, it's the spirit coming through letting you know that this is a must for you to either always wear black crystals or protective crystals. This is a smoky quartz here, or just like a quartz crystal to clear energy, selenite. I'm always working with this one, which is great for you to always keep selenite, especially if your crown chakra is, that'll help you with your crown chakra as well. But yeah, it's like you guys always have to banish evil spirits towards you, you know, and they could view you as someone very dark as well. You know, they could view you as someone who is maybe hex in their life, someone that they are maybe fearful of, or they feel they have to protect themselves from because they're maybe scared of you somehow because of what you're into. I don't know. But definitely, you guys are someone who have to continue to do return to senders because you might have a lot of negative energy sent your way as well. And even if they're not, if for some of you guys, if your family's not, and then also too, this talks about being hidden as well, confirmation. Your family could view you as someone who's very secretive, very private. All right. Let's see. One more card because I didn't mean to go to 20 minutes. Right, Holy Spirit. What does group one's family think of them? What does group one's family think of them? We have the Four of Cups. Once again, you guys, you are someone who's very detached. Right underneath the clear your energy card, you're someone very detached, um, very introverted. They can't really gain access to you anymore like they used to. And you are someone very highly spiritual. You can pick up on it all, whether through your cards or through messages, through your dream state, anything. Like you can pick up on manipulative people, jealousy, all of that. And yeah, you're unbothered. They view you as someone very unbothered, very detached, and you just maybe cut off a lot of them, to be honest. But I feel like they probably, I'm sure a lot of them still watch you. Some of you guys could be a Scorpio, but you don't really have to be. I'm just picking up mostly on energy. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, they could view you as someone always in contemplation, always focused on God or whatever. Highly devoted to your meditations, your yoga, your mindfulness, and things like that. You know, connecting with earth and grounding, all of that. So, yeah, that's what it is, group one. Okay, you guys take care. Mwah. What's going on, group two? If you chose this card, this reading is for you. We're going to find out how does your family view you. All right, so it says, love your work. Ask yourself today if what you're doing is truly making you happy. All right, I feel like you guys, your family views you as someone who has a very busy life. Maybe you don't really have time for them. Some that could feel like, you know, do you even care? Or, you know, maybe, and then some of them could just feel like you are got a lot on your plate. They could view you as someone who is living your best life, passionate about what you do, good at what you do. View you as someone very smart, um, someone who is a social butterfly, who knows how to network, always on the go, a busybody, you know what I mean? You guys, they could view you as someone who's uh, just well-rounded person, well-traveled, and also just always learning and growing and someone who has a growth mindset and always looking for opportunities and meeting people and just, and at the same time, some of you guys, you just, or some of you guys living your best life, just have a social life, or you just kind of are always got something going on with people around you. Yeah, they could just view you as someone who is a hard worker. You are just really, truly passionate about what you do, and someone who's just happy. Maybe someone who don't really, like I said, have any time for them. Okay, let's see what else. The spirit. This group two's family view them. So you guys could be hairstylists. Maybe you're always booked or something, or whatever you do, whatever work you do, they could find you are someone who either has a good business or your schedule's always full. Like, ooh, right. Hydrates. Ooh. Like some of them could view you as someone very refreshing, like you are like a breath of fresh air. You are the life of the party. They could find you someone very cool, calm, and collected. Some of them could find you kind of cold as far as like certain ones, like maybe you could like cold hearted, not really checking in or worried about them, or, they could feel, but that's them feeling that way because, you're busy, but they could feel like as if you have your own life now. But anyways, it says drinking lots of water will make a huge difference in the way you feel. Exactly, with all that blue, and I was already getting the feeling thing. Like some of them could feel refreshed around you, and others could just feel like you are maybe just absorbed, self-absorbed, or just happy. Because I'm kind of getting like the Ace of Cups with this card here, where your cup is runneth over and your life is going well, and your social life is going well, your business, if you have a business or if you want to start a business, that will go well for you because you're someone who's probably always passionate and a hard worker. You just find, maybe career, you're busy with your career is going well, so they're viewing that your life is going well. Your health, maybe they can see you as someone who always tries to put your health first, or you just very healthy. That health is important to you. Staying hydrated is important to you. They can view your skin very clear. They can view you as someone very clear about what you want in life, someone clear about where you're going, what you want to do, your purpose, your destiny. And they see that you are working towards that, or you're doing it now and you are fulfilled. Yeah, maybe your family life is going well, your business partnerships overall, platonic, doesn't matter. Like they just can see you as someone who is just living your best life. I can't explain it any other way. Loving what you're doing. And you love what you do. Whatever you're invested in, you love doing it. Okay, we have another one that fell on the floor. Wow, it says have a relaxing bath. And I was just saying with the hydrate, like you make sure your cup is runneth over. Like I was getting the Ace of Cup. Like you are going to make sure that you're going to put yourself first. You're going to make sure you're happy. And some of them could view you as selfish, but for the most part, they view you as someone who is all about self-love, taking care of yourself. So you could be traveling, you could be having a great business, you could be or working in the field or having your own business, doing something like that, and you stay hydrated, probably get your skin done, you get your nails done, hair done, or you do your spiritual baths, or you just take yourself out, you just wine and dine yourself. You might even go places on your own if you wanted to, but you definitely know how to just self-love. They can view you as someone who is takes time up for themselves. It says have a relaxing bath. Adding bath salts or lighting candles can help you restore yourself. Yeah, you guys continue to, and I feel like you prioritize yourself. Indeed, you prioritize the things that you want to do. You prioritize your passions, your hobbies, your health. You make sure you stay hydrated. You probably do a lot of infused waters, or you work with water somehow, or even with that water, like you might be a magician. You could be a manifester, a master at a manifester, or just really good with alchemy or manifesting with water. So maybe you do like moon water, or you do sun water. I don't know. Definitely, you guys are all about taking care of yourself, TLC, and taking care of your body, mind, soul, and spirit. And like you guys balance it out pretty good. You just know how to restore yourself. And that's something that is important that you will not put to the side, okay? You're gonna make sure you feel good before you do anything. Okay. That's what's up. I don't think you guys are people pleasers at all. I feel like you guys are really nice, but at the same time, look, I'm not gonna be trying to please others and not myself. You get what I'm saying? Okay, we got get creative. Yeah, they just view you as someone who's very creative. Didn't I say the magician? Like you guys are the magicians here. I'm also seeing the magician card in tarot. But yeah, you guys are definitely magicians. They view you as someone who's very talented, who's going places in life. Um, Also, too, I mean, like they view you as like a someone who can be like this star, who has a lot of potential, you know. But it says get creative, inspire, and nurture the creativity in yourself to expand your thinking. Yeah, you guys are someone who they view as definitely someone who's tapped into your inner child. You're always trying new things and learning, and just you love growing. You love growing. I'm definitely getting a lot of fifth house energy here as well. I don't know where you're because the fifth house is all about fun, children, your inner child, tapping into things is romance. I mean, some of you guys, they could view you as someone, you could be single as well. Not all of you guys. So maybe you have a lot of options and a lot of freedom. You're not tied down. If you don't, especially if you're not tied down to anybody. And they just view you as someone who's like a free spirit, who's doing you. And some of you guys could be childless. You don't have children yet, or you just don't have kids. I don't know if you want them or not, but right now you just kind of focused on creating and building something for yourself, or just your hobbies and things, seeing what sticks for you. But they can view you as someone very fun. I'm also getting like the Knight of Cups energy here too. Definitely the Knight of Cups. You're always doing things, you're always creating things, coming up with things, and you put so much love and passion into it, and um, joy. They just view you as someone who's also at peace, you know, at peace and pure and just changing. I feel like even like a glow up too, a glow up too as well. Okay, that's what's up. Wow. All right, I'm gonna pull some cards from my deck I created. Well, how does group two's family view them? Uh-oh, we got some that fell on the floor. We got exactly pink. This pink card. Well, awesome. So they can view you as someone who is definitely all about your self-love, like your connections. You have great connections. You have people that you hang around with, who you socialize with. Definitely you're all about the soft life. View as someone who's very compassionate, sassy, beautiful, sweet, classy, a lady, just really tapped into your feminine energy. All about loving you. Ooh, they could view you as someone very lucky, like living your life peacefully. They can view your life peaceful, like you're in harmony. Uh, they can view you as someone very abundant, very prosperous. Okay, because I'm kind of getting like the nine of cups energy for sure too. Like you guys are very content in your life as well. Very hands-on. They view you as someone very hands-on, very creative, very different. You guys can work out too. You have a plan for your day. Like I feel like you guys are not time wasters. Like you plan out your day. If you have an appointment at this time or that time, you're gonna go. Look, I got an appointment at this time. I have to call you back. Right? I got a facial this time. I gotta call you back. Just you are someone who appreciates your day. You recognize that your days are numbered. You treat each day as a gift, truly romanticize your life. And you feel grateful for everything that you have. And you're just an open person. You're very receptive, especially with that water here. Very receptive. Very loving. All righty. Let's get one more of these cards. Oh, it's got purple. Got the negative side of purple. So some of your families could view you as someone who is, they could view you as someone who's a liar, maybe, or, someone damaged, someone who is not loyal. I don't know if you guys were in a relationship and something happened. That's for some of you guys. Because maybe some of you guys haven't settled down yet in your life. And you're just kind of choosing about who you want to date. But some of them could kind of judge your choices. And for others, you just probably, even with that purple too, yeah, you guys you feeling yourself. Purple is royalty. They could feel like as if you are maybe selfish, or they judge your lifestyle. And I was already saying too with the water in the beginning, like they could be with someone very cold-hearted. Like maybe you cut them off, or you don't really care, you cut off a lot of your family. So they can kind of view you as someone who is, I just feel like a lot of projection. All right, let's see. What else? How else does group 2 view them? They can view you as someone toxic, but I feel like y'all pure. It's just them. It's a lot of projection in them. People, some family members feeling some type of way about you. Even someone like your beliefs, they could feel some type of way about your beliefs, or maybe if you date outside your race, or things along the lines of that, they might not agree with that. Or you're someone who just kind of, you have strong beliefs, They could view, some of you guys view as someone who's been hurt. Maybe you're closed out as far as to love, dating love, or you just kind of focus on work mostly, on your money. Yep, we got one that fell on the floor. Oh, wow. You won't believe. The Fool came out. Wow. Definitely, you guys are someone who is, you just some of them could view you as someone who's just traveling the world, doing your things. I'm definitely getting a lot of traveling here. Maybe do a lot of business or you travel a lot or you're just a very adventurous person. Maybe you're not ready to be tied down yet, but they view you as someone who's always taking risk, who's always going on new journeys, always um, open for the unknown, someone who has big faith. Maybe they're someone who hasn't really planted your feet anywhere yet because you're always on the go, always thinking of the bigger picture, always just, seeing what else is out there for you. You just got big plans. They could view you as someone who is not, especially if it's like exes or people that you let go, they could view you as someone who is selfish, hurtful, because you're not ready to be tied down, or you're not the type to be tamed or tied down. I mean, some of them kind of feel like you are a liar because you're mysterious somehow, or you only reveal so much about yourself. Yeah, you guys are just on this spiritual journey right now, I feel. They could view you as someone going through some sort of spiritual journey and they just kind of like whatever, he or she's doing them and, that's just what it is. They might not agree with everything that you do or your lifestyle, but hey, whatever. I think they view you as definitely still someone who's very abundant, lucky, who is just doing you. Some of them could view you as someone very clever. Maybe they feel like you've done something or you know something that they don't know, and that's why you live this lifestyle or you are able to do certain things that you love to do. Okay, I just seen 20 to 11 for some reason. I need to say that. But yeah, that's what it is, group 2. All right, you guys take care. Mwah.